What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the news videos every Thursday. Let's get right into it. There were a few in-game changes to pets and stuff, but I'll save those for the end of the video. So if you want to know about those, stick around. You see the in-game changes at the beginning, but I feel like those are better off for the end. Let's get into the juicy stuff first. Here's an outline of a Legion set from Dages. It's Dages' birthday. It's less than a month away. I'm pretty sure it's less than a month away. I'm pretty certain at this point. And I think it's 23rd of March. And so we got February, we're January 20 something February, so yeah, it's maybe longer than a month, but you know, it's coming around the corner. Anyway, I need to not ramble as much in these videos. There's a little skull pet. It looks like we got teeth on the shoulders. Not a huge fan of having teeth sticking out of the shoulders like that. It's just my opinion, you know, I'm not supposed to use my opinion in the news videos. Double scythe, like those, but if they have teeth coming out of them, kind of weird. We got some horns, like dual sets of horns, dual scythes, looking kind of interesting. Another image with a Nulgath blade, a nation blade of sorts. I think that's the one from the Jug quest. Oh, look what we have here. It is the one. So a Legion version of a Nulgath farming blade. So from Jug items to Nulgath, I think it's that blade. You know, the AQ3D art style, you can just see it coming through on this blade. And it's got teeth on it. Ooh. Here's what the Overfiend blade looks like. That's what it's called, by the way. That it's based off of. So I guess it does kind of have the Nulgath teeth there. But, you know, I would stick with that over this one. The style's a little weird on the blue. I don't know. Something about it just ain't doing it for me. Now, this video is interesting and teased quite a few things.
Oh, remake of the cave.
Go through it a little bit at the end here. So we got stuff we've already seen, of course, that Artix is showing. This looks good. I don't know what this is. It's running at a solid 24 frames per second. Whew, and taking up a whopping 73 megabytes. I think it's kind of cool. I kind of want a frame rate counter for the game. It's got something important on the bottom. So that looks pretty sick, that blade. There looks like he might have spoiled the boss for the quest line. That's coming up tomorrow.
What's that thing?
Might have spoiled that a little bit. And also in the video, he was just covering up some of Dages' artwork. Hex took some screenshots of it, so we can see it here. You can see the chest. It's got like the Legion face in the chest, so it's probably going to be a Paragon with teeth on the shoulder, and you can kind of see it pretty well there. There's a better look at the teeth on the shoulder there. So it actually looks kind of cool, but we'll have to wait to see an actual like good image of it before I leave any judgments of my own on it. The helmet looks good if you look at this picture. I like that helmet. So yeah, little teasers for the Legion stuff coming up. LAE with spaces is working on some Legion stuff too. Also, this might be a blade that he made for Legion that he just put a black overlay on and made as like an item. Is this a house item maybe? I don't know. Someone, Migo asked if it was a house item. It could be. So maybe it's not a house item. Maybe he's just showing that off. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. If you're looking for hard Legion farming quests, I read through a lot of Asuka's replies on Twitter, and it's just a lot of saying like, they aren't ready for it. 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 I mean, it's been around. Legion's been around for what, 9 years? 8 years? Like, you know, there's probably people younger than the Legion's been around that are in the Legion, and yeah, I think they're ready, Asuka. I don't think they're, I mean, they might be children. There's probably a lot of children, but I think they can take on a harder farm than Legion Castle, you know, 20k LTs and 13 dailies. Oof, very hard, very hard. We could use some more farming, and as much as everyone kind of twisted my words, no one was twisting his words. If you go and read Asuka's replies on Twitter, he's just straight up saying that they aren't ready over and over again, and kind of treating the Legion like children, which I guess they are. Children that really like blue. Moving on. Oh yeah, and it's hint maybe something to do with the Soul Forge. So if you don't have your Soul Forge hammer, might want to grab that before the Legion update. It's not hard to get one, but you know, just go grab it anyway. This week at AQ.com/party continues. Find the Void Walker set. Why am I talking quietly? I don't know. So very nice shading on these very nice items coming from Bido. I think these will be shop items. Yeah, birthday shop items. So pretty cool stuff. I'm definitely gonna pick up that triple blade like gauntlet thing. I don't even know what to call that, but that looks really nice. And so does a lot of the stuff in this set. Caves are very cool. Very nice. Ooh, Venom. Primal Hanzo Void is also coming out. Yep, people were asking where this was. They put in a design notes picture, the picture for the design notes for last week's Melgoth birthday release, but didn't release this for some reason. I guess they waited for next week. Too many items coming out at once, which I could understand. There was a lot of items that came out last week. And here's what the whole set looks like. Looks like some backblades, some helmets. So are those capes in the bottom left? Maybe. Maybe those are capes. I'm not really too sure. And I hope the katana is a weapon we can buy, or farm, because I will definitely do that. Looks very nice. Bido has some Valentine's Day weapons, these blades, and he said they're for Epic Duel, but they do look like they would fit in well with AQ, so we might see them in both games. But yeah, there you go. I swear I saw somewhere that LAE said that this was coming into the game, but now it says no plans to come into the game, so and that was on the 20th, I think this was tweeted out. Yeah, 21st, so maybe it is coming to the game, maybe it's not, but yeah, the Verxaerys set, is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Very nice, and I hope it comes to the game. It looks really cool, and there it is. If you haven't seen it, I think I showed this in the last week's video, but I wanted to show it again. LAE is also working on something for Carnaval. Looks pretty nice, and I guess we'll see it around that time if it gets accepted to be in-game, of course. Like everything I show in these videos, none of it is fully confirmed until it's in the game, actually in the game. So any of the stuff you see in this video might not show up in the game. This is kind of a low resolution GIF, but it kind of shows how laggy this would be if it was actually in game. Noir made this. I like the armor, and the weapons look really sick. That cape though, dear God, that cape, that'll hit your frames up. I'm hiding your character if you're wearing that cape in my room, guaranteed. Mr. Reens has a mod only armor on him. I like to show these even though they're not going to be for the players of the game, but it's just cool to see. This looks, personally, in my opinion, I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but in my opinion, this looks ugly. I think this straight up looks horrible, and I wouldn't wear it. If someone gave it to me for free, I would stick it in my bank. But, you know, maybe someone liked it, and, you know, everyone's got different tastes. I feel like this is a reference I don't get or something, but there's a sock with horns, and I think it's gonna be in game in AQ32. I don't know what this is. I really don't. But yeah, it's news, I guess. Kind of not relative to Adventure Quest Worlds, and there's a little bit more AQ Worlds news in this video, of course. But if you back the Moglin Kickstarter, the armor will be in game. Even if you backed at any level, you'll get this. So I backed for $5. You know, big spender over here. So. And I did it just for the armor, if I'm being honest. I don't really play AQ30, but it's fun to collect the little items. And there's also a twig, like cape or something. Why is there a twig on the back of that character that Dages is showing? Maybe that's going to be coming to AQ30 too? Kind of interesting. But yeah, I thought I'd just show that off in case you back the Kickstarter and you might have missed it if you don't follow AQ30 stuff and if you play AQ. But yeah, there you go. Hey, that's pretty good. Exaros, as I'm recording this video, tweet out an armor, and it looks pretty nice. So Exaros is one of the artists for AQs. Quite a few things put in game, and I would see this going into the game also. Very cool. This is one of the sets also coming out tomorrow, so look forward to that also. While I was recording this video, Hydroxide also tweeted out something Legion related. That'll be linked in the description. Oh boy, Legion stuff is getting ramped up. Not official Adventure Quest Worlds news, but Spider, the person working on AQ Lite, very good, very good. It got an update, and I'd like to share that with you because the update is very good. You can hide players' weapons. The weapons are, so let's say someone is equipped a Caladbog in your room, if that's how you say it, call that weapon. A very laggy weapon. Let's say they have that. You can hide their weapon now. Wow, that's a feature I could have used for the past 10 years. Yeah, you know, Spider added it. Search bar to your inventory. If you've got a big inventory, 200 plus slots in your inventory, might be helpful if you're looking for a certain item, like you just got to drop and you want to find it fast. Just type it in. You don't have to go scrolling through your inventory for it. Very cool. Also, he gave it a launcher. Does not require Steam. Improved game performance. It's very good. I've used it. Very smooth. Not official. Okay, I'm not going to use at your risk and all that stuff, you know, blah, 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 blah. I haven't seen anyone banned for it yet, but that doesn't mean you can't be, so, you know, be careful and whatever with AQ Lite. Very cool plugin. Go give Spider a follow on Twitter. I guess I said there would be some in-game news. So, Craig and Bamboozle, almost forgot to include this, are now a non-member, along with Drudgeon. So, Craig and Bamboozle, Drudgeon, now non-member. Here are the little details there if you want to read through that. And yeah, so if you paid 5,000 ACs for Craig and Bamboozle, you can now use it when you don't have to pay $10 a month. You know, no more $10 a month payments if you want to use the pets. So that's a pretty nice thing for them to do, not making a $25 pet cost $10 a month. And this is a week old news, but you know, it happened on Friday and I record these on Thursday, so if I'm not including the past week, I would feel kind of bad for the people that rely on these for news. And yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is about all for the news this week. Cool stuff, Legion, all that jazz. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. If you are an epic Fortnite gamer and you want to support the channel, you can use credit code KoreyX in Fortnite.